Hi everybody, I'm Jen with J&T Creations and Allegory Gallery in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. I have a super fun project for us. If you like what we've done for you, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you're notified every time we post something new, and share what you've done with us on our Facebook group, Allegory Gallery Design Challenges. Thank you so much. Let's get started. So today we are going to make this really cute little boho earring here. I've already gone ahead and made one, and I've gotten it a second one started. I will show you how to start wrapping the seed beads around it, but it's pretty repetitive, so to save some time and editing, we're going to do this movie magic thing, and voila, we're only going to be making one, and we're a lot of the way there. So for this project, you are going to need a ruler. I have 8O seed beads here, and this one is kind of a mauve-y, iridescent, really pretty pink color to go with these Dusty Rose 12 millimeter. They actually might be 14 millimeter. Yep, they are 14 millimeter Czech glass seed beads. These are flowers. And we have another color of the vintage plastic pear-shaped drops here that we're using. And this is a 38 millimeter ring, roughly about 1.5 inches. So you'll need 2 of those. I have pre-cut 2 4-inch pieces of 26 gauge brass wire. This is vintage brass. And I have 2 3-inch ball pins. These are copper and they're 21 gauge. 2 3-inch pieces of brass wire. This is 20 gauge. These are going to be for your ear wires. And then we have 2 2-inch brass ball pins. And I believe all we should need for tools is our chain nose. I've got 2 different size chain nose. I have a round nose here. I've got our flush cutters, and I've got the multi-size bail makers. I have already cut the piece of 26 gauge weaving wire we need. This is 40 inches long, so in that list of ingredients you will also need 2 26 gauge pieces cut to 40 inches. All right, so let's go ahead and load up that other drop here. Let's leave about 1/4 inch and make that 90-degree bend. And I'm going to go on the 3rd size here, so smallest 2, 3. Put that in there. Go up and around. Complete that circle and get it all in line. So you have a relatively large loop here that's going to go onto the bottom of your earring. So that's ready to go. And let's do our other flower drop here. And wouldn't you know, I swapped out which ones we needed. So here we go. We're putting the drop on the 3-inch copper. And we're going to put the flower on our 2-inch brass. This one we are also going to do a 1/4 inch bend there. And we're going to go around that 3rd one again. Okay, so we've got that one started. Quarter-inch. Number 3. Up and around. Okay, we have those started. All right. We're going to leave that. So let's take our 40-inch piece of 26 gauge wire and go behind our loop. Leave yourself about an inch tail and wrap around to the front 4 times. Squeeze it together. Let's go ahead and give it a 5th one. And then trim that little tail off so your wire doesn't get caught on it while you're weaving. Pull that through. And you're going to find it's a lot easier to put all of your seed beads on and then secure them so that you're like sewing with the beads. So for this pair of earrings, I used 36, but I'm gonna put a couple of extra on just in case. We'll be able to snip them off at the end if we don't need them all. There's 36. I'm gonna load on 40 altogether, just in case we need some extra. All right, now in order to keep those falling off, just do a couple of little round things here and then just squeeze that. So you got a little knot, they won't be able to fall off. Go ahead and close that. All right. So dropping one bead down at a time. You've got 5 coils there. Go up and then put your finger over that top and kind of bend it down so that bead stays on your hoop. And then you're going to go 2 more times around. So that's going to give you a little space in between each one of your seed beads. And make sure that you pull your tension pretty tight on those coils in between. Give it a good snug pull for the one that has the seed bead on it, but don't pull it too tight or you're probably going to crack that seed bead. So once again, we bring that wire straight up, put our finger over it and bend it, and just kind of pinch it in place while you go around 2 more times with that wire. Drop the bead down, up, pinch, go around twice. And as you go, just kind of hold them all. Don't let go. Hold them all, and if you get a little separated there, just go ahead and give it a gentle squeeze until you get them all tight next to one another. Drop a bead, repeat, and 2 in between. We'll do a few more together. Up, pinch, 2 around. Drop a bead, up, pinch, and 2 around. And this is 26 gauge dead soft wire. It's really easy to manipulate. You don't have to put a death grip on it. It's going to be easy on your fingers. You can use a smaller hoop if you want, if you don't like giant hoops. Just go ahead and make sure that this is going to have some clearance to dangle. And we'll finish this last one together. Pinch. And twice around. So go ahead and finish the rest of that. And you're going to leave about going to be about 28 millimeters. But again, this is 36 beads on each one of these. I've done 4 of these, and each time it's been 36. So you're pretty safe with 36. But go ahead and leave that space in between them. And do that twice, because you're going to need 2 pairs. We'll put that aside. And let's finish our earring. Take one of the 4-inch pieces of 26 gauge wire. Go ahead and put that approximately in the center and just do a U shape. And I've used the second largest on that multi-bail maker there. And roughly find the center. You'll be able to slide it pretty easily. And go behind and do about 5 coils. Snip your tail. tuck that in. I usually stick that back on my round nose. Before I start wrapping again. Okay, and now I'm going to wrap from the front to the back another 5 times. Snip your end. Tuck your end. Okay, once you find that you're roughly in the center, which we are, you can go ahead behind it and hit it with just a little bit of Loctite. Put the Loctite on a piece of paper and just use a little scrap piece of wire and just put a little in there. That'll keep that from going off center and keep it right where you want it. So let's go ahead and put our little flower on. Maybe it's fighting me. Okay, there we go. That's just a little too much. Don't want quite that much. All right. So get it so that you're in the starting position. You can make that just a little bit smaller. That loop just opened up on me. It is going to fight you a little there. Okay, so I'm grabbing straight across that eye. And now I'm going to grab that end and coil over 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Snip that end off. And tuck it in. Then straighten everybody out. If you need to put that bend back in like I do, go ahead and do that. And then just recenter everybody. Make sure it's going to hang straight. All right, we're good. Let's put this little guy on the bottom. And this loop is big enough that it'll be able to slide over your beads. What I really wanted to do is go into one of the bottom beads there, but even 21 gauge just wasn't small enough. If you use bigger seed beads, I'm sure with a 6/0 you'll be able to attach that. This way it won't, you know, swing around on you and go off center. You do a protege first and, you know, change your design if you want to tweak a few things, but you never know until you do the first one, right? So I've gone 3 times down, and then I'm working that wire back up so we get a nice organic wrap. Boho is more about being organic and a little less of the polished. That's what makes us boho chic. Not quite perfect. Okay. Just make sure that's starting to dangle straight. I'm going to give that just a little squeeze more. All right, I'm happy with that. Everybody's still even. It's not quite tucked down anymore. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Practically twins. Let's put that ear wire on. Once again, we're going to do the closed loop so that your earring can't fall off of it. Do a 90-degree bend on that 3-inch 20-gauge wire. Go around the smallest loop. Bring it all the way around. Kind of straighten things out. You've got a little eye pin there. Open that up. And attach that to that nice little loop you made on the top of your earring there. Grab straight across that eye, and let's do 3 coils. Trim that excess. And squeeze everything together if you need to. Do a slight bend here. Not quite 90, it's about 45. And we're going to go on the 5th size here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up and around. And then bring that up close next to your coils and your loop. Go ahead and grab that end about even where those coils are and do a 45-degree bend. Straighten everybody out. Snip off that excess. And there you have it. A very stylish, very cute. It looks complicated, but it's really not. Pair of boho earrings. Very chic. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. If you like this video, please share it to all your friends. Like this video, give us a comment or 2, and share what you've created on our Facebook group, Allegory Gallery Design Challenges. And if you want to be up to date on all of our new video posts, please hit that bell and you'll be notified every time we post something new. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.